Get settled on your mat in child's pose. So bring your toes to touch, spread your knees nice and wide on the mat and sink your hips back to your heels. Inhale here and exhale out. Inhale, fill up your lungs, and exhale out, let go. Keep breathing. Gently start to walk your fingertips over to the right hand side of your mat, walking them as far off the mat as feels good for you. Notice the stretch going down the left hand side of your body. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale deeply, expand. Exhale it out. Gently walk your fingertips back to center. Walk the fingers over to the other side this time. Feeling the stretch going down the right hand side of your body here. Inhale into that space. Exhale it out. Again, inhale deeply. And exhale. Just breathe here. Gently walk back to center. Bring yourself into a tabletop position here. So align your wrists underneath your shoulders and bring your knees underneath your hips. We'll thread the needle here. So inhale, send the right hand high. Twist the wrist out one way and then the other. And then thread that right arm underneath the left side. Bring the right ear down to the mat. Breathe into your shoulder space here. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Release the right hand back up to the sky. Twist out the wrist again one way and then the other. Come back into your tabletop and we'll switch sides. So inhale, send the left hand high up towards the sky. Twist the wrist out both ways. And then thread that left arm underneath the right this time, bringing the left ear down to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale into your shoulders. And exhale out. Again, inhale. Exhale out. Release the left hand back down. Twist the wrist out both ways. Come back into your tabletop. Press both hands deeply into the mat here. And gently press the tops of your toes and feet into the mat and lift the knees up just an inch. Hold it here. Keep your core nice and strong and just breathe. You got this. Gently lower your knees down and come back into your tabletop. We'll take a little forearm stretch here, so pivot your fingertips to face towards your body. Often we can store a lot of tension in our forearms, so it's nice to show this body part a little bit of love. Option to gently lift the heels of your hands up off the mat for a little deeper stretch, only if it feels good. And then wherever you are, gently pivot the fingertips to face forward again. Come back to your tabletop and we'll take some cat-cow poses here. So on your inhale, drop your belly low, shine the crown of your head up and forwards, tilt your pelvis back and up for your cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Bring your navel to your spine, dome your spine towards the sky, tuck your pelvis under. Breathe here. Inhale, cow, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, dome the spine. And take a little wiggle here, side to side in the hips, finding space in the low back and in the hip region. Option to do the same in the shoulder areas. And just let yourself wiggle around here in any odd direction, just allowing yourself to move in a way that feels organic and authentic to you. Letting yourself be guided by the positive sensations in your body. Option to take some big full circles on your wrists here if that feels nice. And if it does, take those circles the other way, just to keep the body nice and balanced. And then make your way into your first downward facing dog of practice. So send your hips to the sky, sink your heels towards the mat and push your hands deeply into the mat, spreading the fingers wide. Engage the fingers, the palms and the pads of the knuckles. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Option to pedal out the feet here, bending one knee, bending the other. Just notice how the backs of your legs are feeling right now. Keep breathing here, gently warming up your body. Inhale, come up high onto your tiptoes and then gently lower down. Again, inhale, lift up high. Exhale, lower your heels back down. Then we'll come into a ragdoll position. So gently walk your feet behind your hands. Grab your opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your head hang nice and heavy, drawing your spine down towards the earth. Allow yourself to sway gently left to right from your low back here. Let yourself sway as much or as little as feels good for you. Just breathe here. And then plant the left hand between the feet and the right hand up to the sky. We'll take a ragdoll twist, bend the left knee. Breathe here, send your gaze up towards that right hand in the sky. Release the right hand, switch sides, bend the right knee this time, and send the left hand up towards the sky. Breathe here. And then release, come into your forward fold, and then slowly start to stack the spine, vertebra on top of vertebra. Come up into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Ground the feet here, engage the core, engage the thighs, send the arms up high. Inhale, exhale out. Again, inhale, and exhale. Come into your forward fold, bring your navel to your thighs. Bend the knees if needed. Inhale, take a halfway lift here. Bring the hands to the thighs or the shins. Engage the core. Extend the spine nice and long. Relax the shoulders down your back. And exhale, plant the palms and come to your high plank. Keep your core nice and strong. We'll take the first chaturanga of practice. So plant your palms deeply into the mat under your shoulders. Engage your core. Then gently lower yourself into your low plank. Use your knees if that's helpful. Keep your core strong. Inhale into your upward facing dog. Push the palms into the mat. Shine your heart forward through the shoulders. And exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here if it feels good. And we'll do that again. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up to mountain, Tadasana. And exhale, take a forward fold. Bring your navel to your thighs. Inhale into halfway lift. Extend the spine here. Exhale, chaturanga. Move into your high plank. Gently lower to your low plank. Inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. We'll do this just one more time. Breathe here. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up to mountain, Tadasana. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, take your chaturanga here, keeping your core nice and strong to protect your low back. Inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here, inhale deeply. Exhale out. Again, inhale and exhale. Keep breathing, gently lowering your knees down, come into your tabletop, and then slowly bring yourself onto your back. And then when you get to your back, bring your knees into your chest. Let yourself rock gently left to right, massaging out your lower back here. Then we'll come into a supine twist, so squeeze the right knee into your chest and the left leg long. Squeeze that right knee gently towards your right armpit, and then bring that right knee over and across the left side of your body, letting the knee and foot fall into the ground. Spread your arms nice and wide. Option to bring your gaze over your right shoulder, and just breathe here, let your body relax. Then we'll come back to center, squeeze both knees in, rock gently side to side again. This time squeeze the left knee in, Send the right leg nice and long. Gently squeeze that left knee towards your right armpit. And then bring it over and across the right side of your body, letting it fall into the mat. Send your arms nice and wide. Option to send your gaze over your left shoulder this time. Just breathe here. Relax into this. Let your body just get heavier and melt. Then squeeze both knees back into center. Rock yourself left to right. Again on the low back. Then lift your head, neck and shoulders up. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Show yourself some love. And then extend your legs nice and long. As we come into Shavasana, allow your arms to fall either side of your body. Let yourself cool down in optimal alignment here. Soak up all the benefits of the practice you just did. Feel free to stay here as long as you like before you continue on with your day. And whenever you're ready, we can close out practice together. So come to your favorite side, to your fetus position, bend your knees, use your arms as a pillow for your head. And then gently, when you're ready, come up to a seat. Option to close your eyes here. Bring your hands to your heart center. And we'll take some deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. And exhale out. Option to leave your hands here at your heart center or bring them to your third eye, your seat of intuition and knowledge. Take a moment to thank yourself for carving out time to nourish your body and your mind and reunite the two today. We'll take a moment to thank the people that created yoga over 5,000 years ago in India, passed it down to us. And the light, the love, the student and teacher in me acknowledges and thanks the light, the love, the student and teacher in you. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.